Okay. I'd like you all to take a look at these three gigantic tech companies that you all recognize, and then this small one that many of you probably have never heard of before. And these are all the number of employees they've got. So just imagine for a sec, which of these four make the most money per employee? And you're probably guessing Apple or Google or something like that. But it's actually Valve Software. They make more money per employee than any of these combined, according to data from the analytics site Wolfram Alpha. They make the most out of all of them. So how is it that a small, privately owned company from Seattle that makes video games can make more money than any of these giants that have more resources than some countries have? The answer lies in the personal freedoms given at that company. No bosses, no peons, no bureaucracy. Valve Corporation is setting new standards for innovation through their unorthodox labor ethic and their successes in the field of cloud software. I'm Sam Morrell, Valve's company representative, and I'm here to tell you why your game company should emulate their successful business practices. Let me start off by explaining exactly how Valve came to be and how they made their cloud distribution service, aptly named Steam, a success. Valve was started in 1996 by two former Microsoft employees. The company's talent pool expanded very quickly due to their networking abilities being former Microsoft employees, and they soon made some of the best games, or most highly rated games of all time, including titles such as Counter-Strike and the science fiction game Half-Life. By 2001, long before the technology was popularized by Apple, Valve took a risk by launching one of the first cloud download services, Steam. And cloud distribution is a way for computer users to store files on a central server, being able to download or access those files from any location with internet access. Valve was the first company to apply this technology to video games. And today, users can choose between nearly 2,000 different games from hundreds of different developers, all at a cheaper price than GameStop or Best Buy or wherever. So you really should use this. Don't go to GameStop. Steam became an immense success and now has over 54 million users, has a majority of the market share in PC games, and has caused Valve's net worth to be an estimated $3 billion. Additionally, the way Valve releases their games is worth noting. In 2011, Valve changed one of their most popular titles ever, Team Fortress 2, a highly stylized shooter, to an emerging free-to-play business model, which would be considered suicide by most companies. Instead of buying a game for $50, anyone could download and play the game for free, with certain optional aspects of the game requiring small transactions of money. Players could also trade parts of the game they had paid for with other users. This premise ended up paying off, and now a game has a $30 million organic economy just due to their business model. Since that time, other games have sprung up, like PlanetSide 2 and that sort of thing, that have free-to-play as well, but none are as successful as this game. However, none of these landmarks in business would be possible without the unorthodox values that Valve holds dear. The company is considered anarcho-syndicalist. Anarcho stems from anarchy, which means there are no bosses, no leaders, no one is giving orders to any employee. Syndicalist stems from syndicalism, a system in which individuals unite and work towards a common goal. So, combined, that means rather than impose rules, guidelines, or deadlines, Valve hires experienced, highly motivated professionals to work on whatever they want, whenever they want, in loosely connected groups. They are free to change groups whenever they want, move desks anywhere in the building, work in any sort of team they want, that sort of thing. Instead of a board of shareholders, Valve is steered by the people who actually work in the company. And the Valve Employee Handbook is available for free online to better explain their philosophy in more detail if anyone is interested. Obviously, Valve's methods won't work for every company, but for the highly skilled elite of the game industry, or any industry for that matter, the degree of freedom seen at Valve will help bolster a company's creativity. And even a normally structured company would benefit from having their products available for download anywhere. So I highly recommend you place your products on Steam or follow Valve's business practices. And here is another picture that shows some organizational charts and stuff. It's pretty basic. No one has any rules or anything like that. I'm now open for any questions you might have.